Welcome back to the Live and Let Fly podcast. Yet again, we have all gathered here on this lovely Thursday evening to crack jokes and play Starfinder. Right? I mean, that's...
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Presumably that's what we're here to do.
That's what I'm here
You
for.
had to think too long about what it is that we do.
It's like we're supposed to play Starfinder, but
I don't know what we're doing here.
What the fuck is even
what are we
happening?
really do?
Yeah. Good evening. Bonsoir.
Good to you.
All right, so before we hit record, we were talking about Urban Dictionary.
Say less.
Say less. Right, we were looking up say less in Urban Dictionary, I think, for
They were
someone,
teaching
for someone's
me
benefit.
young folks slang.
And I think who was it? You, Heath, or was it Emily that mentioned it was Emily that mentioned looking up your name.
Yeah. A good time. You want to have a good time.
You want to have a good time. Look up your name on
Urban
Urban Dictionary. And so I was like, all right, nobody say what it is. We'll just talk about it at the top, just blind. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We'll get the reactions. So I'm curious, Emily, what's the vibe about your name on Urban Dictionary?
Listen, man, all I'm saying is apparently Emily's are the bee's knees. You know, they're the best. They're the best. The very first one at the top, it's like a freaking paragraph, but just strap in. Here we go. Emily is the most stunning girl in the world, whether she sees it or not. She's social, intelligent, and beautiful. She isn't fake and doesn't talk behind people's back. She's been through many hard times, but always wakes up with a smile on her face, ready to brighten everyone's day. Her best friends don't deserve her. No one does. She's the best friend anybody could ask for. And then it keeps going. But basically, if you need a pick-me-up, maybe grab a cup of coffee and just enjoy your name on Urban Dictionary.
Some of your name in Urban Dictionary. Yeah, mine was also this is clearly written by someone named Zach's girlfriend.
Yes.
It's
his girlfriend.
It's the significant other.
But it's the highest upvoted one.
That's what I was going to say. Is I've noticed there's a lot of entries I would imagine for most names, but there's, at least for mine, there's one that has mountains more upvotes than any of the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so mine, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it's very much the most amazing guy ever, makes you feel like the luckiest girl in the world, blah, 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 type shit, you know? And
ladies, you are missing out on Zach here, dude.
I agree
100%.
But I'm a wingman for you real quick here, Zach. We got an eligible bachelor on this show.
I appreciate you looking out. Thank you,
He'll make you feel like $1 bajillion.
He never loses sight of why I fell in love with you. I think that's a key, you know what I mean?
That's beautiful.
Wow, amazing. But there is one entry that I think is funny. It's super short and it says a child, and then the sentence is hello, Zach. It's by somebody called Lucas Sucks at Definitions, which I just damn, what an entry, you know?
Listen, find your shtick and stick to it. You know?
Lucas is man, I'm about to troll Urban,
dude. Yeah,
I'm about to troll Urban Dictionary so hard.
Y'all don't even know.
Yeah.
So anyway, anybody got a good one, or is it more fawning praise?
Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah. So here's one. It's not the highest ranked one because that's clearly just like a lovey-dovey girlfriend did the thing, right?
Yeah.
So here's a better one of the same variety. Josh is a sensitive, caring guy who will do anything to solve problems. Although he may come across as overprotective, and I'm reading this verbatim, by the way, like misspellings and all.
Oh boy.
He may come across as overprotective, but all he wants to do is make sure that the ones he loves are safe and well. Joshes are normally very attractive and have the most gorgeous eyes.
He got a mustache.
Thought he was going to say mustache.
I wish. He also is an extremely good kisser and knows how to pleasure a lady.
Oh,
dude!
Romantic and are aware of a girl's boundaries.
Ladies, Josh is taken.
Taken on live.
100% positive that if you find a Josh, you will not regret it, and you'll most defiantly have a perfect relationship. Trust me, Joshes are worth a wait. And then in quotes, look at him. He's defiantly a Josh.
Oh, bless their bones. I misspelled that one too.
And the one above it is just Josh, a real asshole.
I think you're defiantly. There you. You're defiantly our Josh.
An asshole.
All right, I'll go.
Okay.
Again, mine is also either written by an Adam or somebody who loves an Adam. Mm-hmm. At first glance at their facade, they seem to be quite distanced, cold, boring, and sometimes weird. But under this, there is a person who is willing to help you with every one of his abilities, a person who can talk and be talked to, understand your needs and wants, as well as being able to describe his own in order to meet a compromise, and most importantly, being dependable at times when you need help. This is the one I know currently, blah, blah, blah. The sentence is, I wish I could be like an Adam. Have you heard of Adam? I like this last little line here. He's definitely one of the people who many people would like once they enter an Adam sphere where they would understand why he is the way he is.
Yeah, I'm getting that sphere, yo.
And then the third one is Adam, a freaking psychopath.
I like the range. It's good to have range.
Speaking of this, I met the other Adam Kelly in New Orleans last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For the first time.
Wow.
You know, because when I first moved here, everybody's like, "Oh, I know you." I was like, "No, you don't."
Yeah.
And so there was this other Adam Kelly who's also a musician who also lives in New Orleans. It's been this whole thing for a couple of years, and I finally actually met him last night.
And now
What
you're in
does
a
he
band
play?
together called Adam Kelly.
He asked me to jam with him. Absolutely, yes.
I mean, dude.
That'd be a missed opportunity of the nth degree.
AK is akimbo.
Exactly.
AK squared,
Nice.
you know?
I love that.
Dude,
I love that.
What a
old
band
is he?
name, dude.
He's my age.
Exactly.
I don't know exactly, but he's
Because I was going to
roughly
say
my
you could
age.
be like AK-40 or whatever if you're the
What
same
does he
age.
play?
He plays drums. He is the drum tech for Stanton Moore,
Dude.
Oh, okay.
who I was at the Maple Leaf to see last night. It was Joe Ashlar, Stanton Moore, and this dude Ari on guitar, and they were doing some really cool shit. And Stanton Moore was like, "Hey, we have some merch. Come holler at my boy Adam Kelly here." And I was like, "There he is! That's the motherfucker!"
It's got my motherfucking name. Dude, that's cool, man.
I love that y'all have to record
Y'all
whatever
have to
your
jam.
jam
I
session.
think you have to jam.
I mean, that's what he said. You know.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's required.
I think you set up a gig at the Leaf right now. Go ahead and book the gig.
Just do it.
Call it AK's Akimbo, dude, and then book the shit. And I think it needs to be a spacey hip hop thing. You need to get you a loop machine if you don't already have one.
Bro,
and y'all just do it. just total improv. Just lay down some funky bass lines and then let him put a beat to it and then just go ham.
I'd watch that.
Cool. Well, stay tuned.
AK's Akimbo, dude. It's happening. It's already it's in there, man.
What about John? You got any cool?
Yeah. So first off, I want to
Oh boy.
say that this whole thing, just everybody's fawning
I'm going to break that trend.
Okay, yeah, because it just almost comes off to me as fucking AI and just replace the fucking names.
I was going to make the same comment. It feels like an AI generated description of anyone's
I didn't
significant
write
other.
this shit,
You know?
man.
No,
Okay.
no, of course you
just
didn't. I don't think you're that kind of person. But
I mean, I am, but
The one that I read was posted 9 years ago.
Yeah,
this one's posted
2011.
4 years ago, so it's definitely within the AI. But still, it says John is contradiction to what he describes himself, mostly level-headed but unpredictable during different situations. Normally 6 feet tall, dark hair color, generally a bigger man in several ways. And
you sure you didn't write that?
yeah, right, exactly, yeah. John can be compassionate towards others, always tries to help the best he can, open-minded with opinions, secretly observant, efficient. I don't know about that. Let's see. willing to go out of the way to help others, covers the discomfort with sarcasm as to not offend or hurt others.
Nailed it.
Let's see. Never honest about himself. Hates it, but it helps him get along his days. Doesn't like to show raw emotions.
Dude, fucking nailed
I
it.
know, dude, right? So let's see. Opens up to very certain people that he absolutely trusts. Has grudges, but doesn't let it control his actions because even if it hurts himself. Let's see.
Biscuits.
But, disregard all that because the definition is an extremely lovable, handsome man. Johns are always packing and are always ready to slay babes with their magnificent sword. Never let a John go.
I love that it says with their magnificent sword.
Sword, dude, with the sword.
The meat sword, you see.
Nothing personnel, babe.
John's does actually have like a real urban definition, right? Like that's like the people that prostitutes hook up with, right?
Yes, there's those, and there's the Dear
clientele.
Johns, and then there's also the toilet. So
I feel like those are all too official for Urban Dictionary, though, like actual uses.
Well, yeah, but like in spirit of like what
Yeah.
like what is
What
the
urban-
slang
what
use of
actually-
the?
yeah,
what's
I
the,
mean,
what's
correct.
The slang, not really slang, but the alternate use for my name is a joke. So I'm a fucking joke.
Just joshing you, dude.
Just joshing, man.
Is this not what you've been trying to achieve for
like-
5 years on this show?
That's the
Trying?
slow burn, baby. It's the slowest of burns.
Just trying, Adam.
Just trying. You
Just
offend
leaving
me.
room for interpretation, I suppose.
here's a
right,
random one
Heathers.
right here. It says a traumatized god tier whose way of dealing with his PTSD is hair gel. What? What?
There's a lot to unpack in that one.
There's a lot to unpack, dude.
Pleasant.
Anyway.
That goes so many directions. A traumatized
For real, dude.
god tier.
God tier what? Of being traumatized?
Don't worry
Or-
about it.
Everything.
That just feels like a rephrased like Giga Chad. You know?
Right. Yeah. It's just another way of saying it.
Okay, here is something that actually, I'm not going to say that this totally describes my experience, but it's kind of relevant. Adam, he's actually not gay, but is still the gayest kid in school.
Adam's like, oh, you see me. Okay, nice. Thank you.
Oh man,
Yeah.
when it came, well, like when I started playing piano as a freshman and was also in the drama club, there was lots of questions.
It's like,
It just-
don't worry about it.
I was like, I'll show you.
Saw, man.
So, you want to have sex right now? I'll show you.
I'll sex up everybody in this school.
I'll pull out my
sword.
magnificent sword. Yeah,
Please don't, sir. This is a Wendy's.
the most virginal statement of all time.
Such an Adam thing to say.
Would you like to see my
Yeah, you
meat
gotta
sword?
get a sharp fedora to say that line, I think, or any kind of seriousness. All right, Heath, did we?
Yeah.
No, we haven't done
No, we
Heath yet.
haven't done mine. I'm gonna, break the algorithm, I guess. I find this one. This is the one with the most upvotes by a matter of like, you're looking at one with 8, one with 11, and then this one has 179. But it also has 151 downvotes. So
It's real split.
it's split and
Controversial.
You'll see why. There's a lot here. Heath is a name for a cowboy, and a particularly handsome one at that. A redneck, and proud to be one, especially driving through mud holes in his green Z, aka the Green Monster. The example sentence: I miss my handsome cowboy, I miss my Heath. Posted by Heath's sweetheart on January 12th, 2012.
Heath, sweetheart.
The crazy thing
Funny
is,
thing about the Green Monster comment. That's not
had
me.
one.
I had a green truck. I didn't call it
No, but you did have a green truck.
my first truck was a green truck, yes. But my father had a mud riding designed truck, like a big stupid fucking truck that was his pride of mud riding when I was like 10. That was canary yellow.
oh,
That he called the big yellow bitch. So you're not far off from the mark. You're a generation late.
that's all. That's all it is. goodness. I went to school with at least 7 Heaths, apparently.
Well, the other Heath that I went to school with was that guy.
Absolutely.
And lived
Heath and
on my
Quinn.
street 2 doors down. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
And I think him being that Heath made me very much not that Heath. You know,
And there
because
we-
I
and the
had
rest
another
is-
Heath to
you
compare
had-
myself to. You know?
Right.
And the rest is Heathstery.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Wow.
All right,
You proud
Josh.
of that one?
Chill out.
Calmer than you are.
All right. Well, we had a good time. We killed our requisite banter amount. So congratulations, everybody. We did it. We
made the mark.
successfully hit the mark yet again. I mean, the longer it goes, the more I actually,
nervous?
I'm like, okay, well, I mean, we can't talk about the weather anymore, can we?
I mean,
Shit.
have you seen what it's doing lately?
No.
Stop.
It's
Veto.
weather out there.
Biscuit- I mean, like,
did it.
I motion for a veto. John, can I get a second?
Seconded.
Heartily
All right.
thirded.
Say less.
Yeah.
Motion.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes, it's time to play some Starfinder.
Yeah. That is, we've done the joke part.
We've done the joke part.
Now we got to
so
do the
now we got to play some
Starfinder part.
Starfinder.
Let's hop in the
I
green
will
monster and go.
defiantly play some Starfinder.
Defiantly play. That one hit me. I misspell that one all the time.
Okay, last time on the Live and Let Fly show, the Raxalites, right? We did it's been
right.
a while,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
The Raxalites.
Yeah, Josh
Yes.
approached the Raxalites. No.
And then chickened out.
That,
And we drew him out to the surface.
Smart.
yeah.
No,
You got him
chickened
hooked up with Ryojin,
Yep.
which is probably, hopefully for the best, right? And
We're going to say it
Ryojin.
is.
I don't see how it could go poorly.
Well, I believe you got
It'll either
you
be
got a
great for the
starship
whole
upgrade
universe, or it'll
out of the
create some
deal.
explosions.
We did get a starship upgrade out of the deal. It was
Yeah.
good for us. That's for sure.
Well, hey man, you know, it's a hard galaxy
Defiantly.
out there. It's defiantly. And you know, you got to look out for number 1, right? We're in it to win it.
hell yeah.
Me.
I tried.
Like the most selfless crew in the back world, and it's like, it's out for me. So anyway, hopefully nothing bad happens, right? Like, that's great.
Well,
But you got
presumably
some-
we're never going to see these people again.
Yeah.
So in my mind,
Everything
I'm writing
turned
the
out
future
all right.
that it was beautiful relationship between Raxalites and Ryojin. You know,
Okay.
We're responsible for that because we're
Yeah.
good people.
because we're the best.
Yeah.
We're a bunch of Emilys.
Bunch of Emily's all around. Data P.
Okay, cool. So, you got some money in your pockets or in your account. I don't, it's the future. You don't.
Fanny pack.
You got cred sticks, right? Did y'all? I mean, I mentioned it last time, but I don't know if y'all like decided to buy something that you wanted to
You
mention.
told us to hold off. So
Okay,
we
I did tell you to hold off.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
so we held off.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, at some point in the nebulous time between missions,
This
you
minute
know-
and the next minute.
yeah, when
I need
when
you guys
things,
to shop real quick.
No, I just mean at some point, you know, as things are happening here while you're on Absalom Station, you get a message from Tarika. Tarika says, "Hey, can we talk? It's important."
Oh God. Is she breaking
No.
up with us?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I never agree to conversations that start like this.
Is this a
That's
message or a call?
It's a text. It's a text.
Oh God.
you're
No.
so
I've never been broken up
Damn,
with, for
weird.
I have ghosted everyone who might have broken up with me.
Get ahead
It's
of
a
it.
solid
It's
plan.
like so
Get
true
ahead of
though.
No, let's get ahead of it and just say, new comm unit, who dis?
No, of
It's-
Tia wouldn't
course.
do that.
Gaddy,
of
you get a
course.
text back, and it's Tarika. Gaddy, are you all right?
I was joking.
I was making Josh's, you see.
Josh was joshing, see?
Okay, then in that case, y'all agree to meet Tarika because you're not horrible
Assholes.
ghosting assholes, I guess. But she
mean, it
gives
depends on the
you an
situation, but here we're
address,
good.
right? That you
Yeah.
can pop in the Google Maps or whatever. It's here on the station.
Is it Is it safe to say that between the here and now we'd have a chance to refresh ourselves and rest?
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
I didn't know which way that was going.
I don't know where you're going with that.
Oh no, motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Go ahead, man. Rest up.
You can rest as much as you want. It don't matter.
You lay around the house all day. It's,
Rest and relax.
It's downtime, you know?
That's what I appreciate about you.
Okay. So she gives you some coordinates, right? I mean, it's not coordinates. It's an address. You're here on a populated, station here. This, All right. But you all arrive at this location. It's a pretty, working class neighborhood, right? In the Spike. Familiar with the Spike on Absalom Station? Does anybody actually have any lore about the Spike on hand? I don't. But
Spike is a little rougher, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of like sketch.
A lot of the Vests actually live there. The ones that have migrated over from,
Vest.
Vescaria.
A lot of gang activity.
yeah.
Slums and gang warrens and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, it's actually, this neighborhood to not be too far from where the Hafregex, the Vesk assassins that jumped you, kind of operate out of.
Bam.
Interesting.
We should all
Don't worry about it. Y'all
Keep our
can
head on a swivel.
for
Totally.
answering that shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure Tarika has a perfectly reasonable explanation for meeting.
Literally
here.
not worried one bit.
You literally shouldn't be. This is just offhand knowledge. It is. Please don't read too far into that. Okay.
I'm gonna give you guys.
I promise you, it's not important. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna send you an official artwork from the Spike.
Oh. La la.
Artwork made by the Spike for the Spike.
For the
Yeah,
Spike.
Spike TV. Yep.
I forgot about Spike TV. That was a
Dude.
thing. I watched so many car chases on Spike TV, dude. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. It's just like a kind of industrial, really working class. There's nothing fancy. This is a real low key place. Okay, real low key place.
Beltalowda.
Yeah, Beltalowda type
straight
shit,
up.
for sure. Man.
Absolutely.
But you arrive at this one-story building with a single narrow doorway, occupying the space between a red tea shop and a used holovid shop. There's a handwritten note that's hanging from the building's door, which reads, "Church of Hylax meet and greet downstairs every Thursday." Underneath, a hasty scrawl is written in a different color, which adds, in parentheses, "Do not use upstairs restroom."
Okay. Tia's very excited.
Okay.
Does it happen to be Thursday?
It's Thursday, yeah.
Nice. How convenient.
Okay.
I personally am a little sketched out. Like, oh, this is a trap.
Yeah.
But Tia would fully be like, it's been so long since I could attend an actual service.
Well, it's not a church service. It's a meet
like a
and
Bible
greet.
study.
It's a meet and greet sponsored by the Church
It's like
of
a
Highlight.
Christian singles.
Yeah,
Even better.
it's ChristianMingle.com, but in person. You know what I mean?
Love it.
Yeah. So, do you go in? I'm
Hylax
assuming
is
you
my
go
main
in.
squeeze, but you could be my
Yeah,
side.
I'm already in there. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Hylax is number 1, but I could find a 2 and a 3.
I mean, yeah, we go in. Like, I don't.
Yeah, literally not worried one bit. We go in.
Morgan's
You go in. You head
looking around,
downstairs.
just FYI.
Okay. Again, you pass the bathroom upstairs. It says "Do not use," and you head down the stairs. And when you get down there, there's several people, all kind of like gathered around this room. And this Sheeran rushes over to you. Says, hello, welcome. I'm glad you have arrived here. Please take these name tags. And hands you all name tags that read hello, friend. My name is, with a space underneath to write your name and some Sharpies. Please,
I've seen the sort.
I've seen the sort.
Hestia pulls out a jumbo pack of multicolored Sharpies for everybody
I'll take the purple one.
from her fanny pack.
And he writes Rolly on his.
Rolly.
Yeah.
Rolly.
Do you have a teal, Tia? Do you have like a teal or a turquoise kind of color? Oh my gosh, that's so lovely. Thank you so much.
Like, she's got like the 24 pack.
You're right. like all
Oh,
the
nice.
colors.
Yeah.
Morgan with a star and some zhuzhis
Yeah,
coming
like
off
the A
of
is
them.
a star.
Yep, it's pretty fucking tight.
So you all fill out your name tags and you stick them to your chest.
Yep.
And the Sheeran goes on, welcome, look, and you can see that he's got a name tag that reads Tikchas, Tikchas, Tikchas.
I like
It says,
that.
greetings, I am Tikchas, and like makes a point to like
Vanna
display the
White's
name
it.
tag, right? Like,
Yes.
tell me, friends, where did you hail from originally? Where did you come from? Why are you here?
Thought he was gonna take on Cotton Eye Joe lyrics for a
Sorry.
second.
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Morgan.
We are looking for a friend, a Brenary named Tarika. Do you know this person?
Oh, I am sure they're around somewhere here, but please tell me more about yourselves. I am so excited to have some new faces at the meet and greet. What do you do,
Yes.
friends?
We haul trash. And he looks to his
Whole
kind of
trash, you say?
Yeah.
No, this is we're just a crew. We're kind of a cargo crew. My name is Roland, and this here is Hestia, and Morgan, and
Hello.
Gadrick, and Vincent.
Got it.
Hestia highlights it.
It's like
Oh, it's turned into a sketchy.
chittering, He's like, a fellow follower of the faith, I see.
Yes.
Tell me more. How did you
Since
come
I-
to worship the Forever Queen?
Oh, I was born into it. I hail from a religious community dedicated to the worship of the Forever Queen.
Fascinating. What is this place called?
And now it's like
Yeah,
Hestia's like hesitant to like give too much like hard data,
So here's my reasoning. Okay, Morgan is trying to kind of keep their business under the radar. So as he's asking all of these questions, I would like to do a sense motive.
Okay.
Just
Certainly.
because.
Absolutely.
See if he's on the
Morgan, get the vibe. Get the vibe.
I just want to check the vibe.
That's what Morgan
you know?
does,
It's
Checks the
literally
vibes.
their whole jam.
Yeah.
Okay. 34. I did the math.
34 on the sense
That's
motive.
very good.
Morgan, the vibe that Tikchas has given you is that he is extremely, from what you know of how Tia is, okay, he's extremely sincere. He's just an over enthusiastic
Real youth pastor
Hylaxian
vibes.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
you
he's
know,
a
yeah.
pastor. Yeah.
yeah.
And so Morgan would telepathic message send that to Tia. Like, I think he's on the level. He's just a little over friendly.
Oh, okay.
Tell
She says
me, Hestia
telepathically.
Hylaxia, what was your first experience with Hylax's power?
Birth, I would say.
Got in young.
Yeah. My mother is a priestess of Hylax, so I was raised in the church. I still follow teachings of Hylax with every fiber of my being. Forever Queen be praised. And I vomit in your mouth.
Forever Queen be praised. I vomit in your mouth enthusiastically.
Defiant.
My
yes.
God.
Defiantly vomit in your mouth. Just so good to have you here, Tia. Please, can we talk for the next 17 hours straight about the power of
We
Hylaxia?
will
I want to go get
evolve
some food.
time and time and time again.
Time is nebulous after all.
Yes. I mean,
I'm very excited.
I will move in. It's fine.
Where's my cot?
So you are cargo workers, you said. Cargo workers. Have you been to some exotic places? Met some exotic species?
Indeed.
Yep.
Well, please tell me more.
Are you familiar with
any
Defrex?
first contact experiences?
Oh, my God.
I do
I
not think
wish.
so. Yeah, no, that has not
You know, I
happened.
have quite a. I have my own method for first contact. I call it the greet, glean, gab. And so, first off, you start with the greet, right? And obviously that means to greet the species,
Yes, yes.
right?
Yeah.
You
I vomit in
glean
your
to get a
mouth,
sense
yes.
of what type of individual they are. You feel out the vibe,
Oh,
as it
Morgan's
were.
here for this. Yeah.
Yes.
Into
And
it.
then gab, where you talk until you know each other on a deep spiritual level.
Say less.
No, I must say more. You see, I have
No,
to say more.
it is modern
They-
slang.
they-
It means I wholeheartedly agree.
Oh,
It seems confusing. I was confused when they first brought it up, but it's actually a quite a nice saying. Yes.
say less.
Yes.
Preach, fam.
Say less.
We have
Rolling
evolved.
like says it with
aggressively.
force, like doesn't quite get the like,
literal.
no.
Barks
Yeah.
at
That's
it.
actually not true because I keep forgetting he's charismatic, just dumb. So charismatically, he would understand that more so. Yep, never mind.
What
Retract.
other friends have you made this week?
Yes, we've made some friends with some cute little fellas. The Raxalites. Have you ever heard of them?
Raxalites. Yes. These little plant-like
Plant-like,
creatures. Yes.
Indeed, yes.
They too are Hylax's children.
Indeed.
And therefore wonderful in all the ways that one can be wonderful, you see.
Tell us, what are some new people you have met this?
Oh, quite
this week?
very many. I mean, you take a look at everyone in this room. I think I have met all them.
Oh, well,
I will take that opportunity to scan the room for any sign
Yes,
of
please
Tarika.
roll a
Yeah.
perception check
All right,
real quick.
gotcha.
Yeah, Gadrick's about to fall over out of just. I don't even know.
Overstimulation.
Yeah, I guess overstimulation because this is
20.
this is too much.
That was a 23 on
23.
that perception.
Rolling.
Hi.
Okay. You catch sight of Tarika kind of off by herself, sitting in a chair. There's some empty chairs around her. She's off in the corner. However, you can tell, and Morgan, you can certainly tell that Tixius is not going to let you go unless you figure out a way to let him go. So you're gonna
Well,
have to
this
roll
is what
some
I-
kind of bluff.
Okay, well, this is what I'm going to say, and then you can tell me what roll I need
Okay.
to roll. Like, Tixius, is that, am I saying that correctly?
Yes, that is correct. Tixius.
yes.
Rolly.
Yes, Rolly. Yes. Listen, much in the spirit of all the joy and enthusiasm that you are exhibiting here, I would love to meet all the people in this room. So if you excuse me, I will introduce myself to many of the other children of Hylax, as you might put it, to expand my knowledge of all the possibilities
and to
that are in this
truly
room.
evolve, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, do y'all want to roll bluff
This
or
is like-
diplomacy for that?
Tia-
I think it work both
Diplomacy.
ways, right?
I think that's diplomacy.
Tia
right?
sees
Yeah.
what you're doing, but feels like this is a little patronizing. You know?
I mean, that's just because that's how
he's-
Roland always gets interpreted. But he's being genuine.
Yeah.
But he does have a specific person he's trying to talk to. But like, he's not like trying to make fun of
Yeah.
this enthusiasm. You know what I mean? He's just trying to politely take himself out of this conversation.
You're faking the funk.
I got the beat, bro.
Don't even worry about it, man.
Faking the Hylax.
Ooh,
My
that's a
nose
19
ain't
on
growing
the,
at all.
That's a 19 on the die for a
I
total
hate.
of 39.
Okay.
Oh, so with
dude.
the 8, that takes it to 41.
Ooh, all right, well, you needed to beat a 27, so I think you got it.
Yep.
And Tikcha's is like, oh, right, of course, that's what we're here for, the meet and greet that we're here for, so that we can meet and greet new children of Hyrax, please. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Are you not Space Spider?
What?
Bright, crackle, flicker, dim. I'm sorry, I got
I was
real.
getting those vibes too.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Could not.
Yeah, I mean, but alas, he's not.
Alas.
He's like, he reluctantly lets you go
Yes.
to go meet with Tarika.
This is a joke, but I'll be like, Hestia, why don't you regale our new friend with many stories of all of our
You
journeys?
asshole. You asshole.
No, I'm not actually doing that.
What I am actually,
I defiantly will.
as we're walking, I'm going to. Hey, Tia, can I see the markers again?
Yes.
Pick
your poison.
just the blue one to match the name I already wrote. And Gadrick is going to scribble out the Gad part. So for this interaction, he is
He's
Rick.
going to be just Rick.
Yep.
So wild, just going in as a different name. Different person.
Crazy. Certainly going to make the way to Tarika. Is everybody coming with?
Yeah, I gave a
Yeah.
bullshit response of just like, I'm going to go get coffee and just walk away while they're enthusiastic.
while Tikcha's is going on and on and on.
Yeah, I'm going to go get coffee.
Yeah, and like Hestia, it's funny, they're like in a Canadian standoff, They're like apologizing for having to leave the conversation. So
Yes,
I'll be
I'm
back
sorry.
and we'll speak
I'm so
again
sorry
in
for
a
holding
moment.
you up. I apologize.
No. I vomit in your mouth for the hospitality.
Oh, no. I must vomit in your mouth, you see. It was I who was too imposing. Again, it's my fault.
Classic Marixon vomit.
Gross.
I totally get it. I totally get it.
I mean, it's right, but ugh.
Yeah, right.
So, you make your way over to Tarika, okay? And have a seat,
Yeah, I'll be like, Tarika, it's an interesting meeting place. I've never known you to be a religious one. Have you recently converted? And he is kind of doing a little, like, with tongue in cheek.
cheeky,
Yeah. So Tarika looks at your name tag and she says, hey, Rolly. Well,
Hey, Rika.
the idea was that we'd blend in with all the weirdos. I guess I didn't think about them blending in with us. And she takes like a kind of a sidelong glance at Tikcha's,
Yeah.
Y'all, if you could see Heath's
takes a
face.
sidelong glance at Tarika, and I want to say, like, I didn't really have a way to express it, but I was excited because I knew Tia would be excited. Tia learned Brinary for Tarika and was like waiting for him, and then it's like gonna blend in with the weirdos, and it's like, nope, shut down now.
I'm sorry.
You'll never get the Brinary out of me now.
I will
Except
say
I'll forgive
that,
you in 2 seconds.
Right, because Hestia
Tia
can't.
going to you.
Yeah, Tia going to you. I will say that Tarika probably can sense like a little bit of concern behind Roland's grin, because there was a conversation that we had a while back where she kind of said something about Shan, but like, well, no, don't worry about it. But like, definitely something, I can't remember the context, but the last conversation we had, she sounded worried about something and then wouldn't follow through.
Would you?
So,
You gonna ask her about
well,
it,
I'm
or
gonna
just hold it?
I'm gonna let her finish greeting and saying, why she brought us here. But is
Okay.
everything okay, Tarika?
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, I'm gonna just take all the thoughts that you want and just you basically you asked Tarika, if everything okay, why did you did you bring us here? Okay. So Tarika is like, all right, well, couple things. First, I recovered some data when you and she kind of lowers her voice and says, acquired the independence. I'm still working on decrypting it, and I think I found the right angle to hack in. But then she sighs. But I need more time. I've just been a little distracted. That brings me to the second thing. I need your help.
All right.
With the hacking?
No, Tia, sweetie, but thank you. And she like takes a deep breath and she looks around, kind of fidgets with her wrench a little bit, you know, and then like again, Roland, you obviously have been picking this up. Morgan, you certainly would be picking up the vibe that her gestures just kind of seem at odds with her usual kind of boisterous confidence that she has, you know. And she says, "It's my daughter, Shan."
Shan?
Shan.
What's
Yeah.
wrong?
She's missing.
What?
Yeah, she's been working for the company on some terraforming project way out in the vast.
Right.
Turns out this planet's full of life. Life that's gonna be wiped out by the project.
Well, she certainly wouldn't stand for that.
I know, Rolly. That's the problem. But surprise, surprise, the company is gonna go ahead with their plans anyway. But
Bastards.
the company picked the wrong employee if they wanted someone to stay quiet. You know Shan.
I do.
She told me she'd rather leave the company for good than carry on with that.
Right. I'm surprised that she's not standing here next to us. What's happened?
I lost contact with her. No transmissions for days and days.
This is not like Shan at all.
It's not like her at all, Rolly.
How many days exactly?
Sweetie, you know time's nebulous. It's outside the scope of this adventure. It don't matter.
Nailed it.
Long enough to be a problem.
How far away is she?
She's
time and
here on
space
this
is
planet.
nebulous.
Intha is what it's called. Anyway, I need y'all to go out there and make sure she's okay.
Say less. We're already there.
Yes, and if they have harmed your daughter, we will destroy the company and save all the life on the planet.
Well, we'll do the first thing for sure. And we'll try for the second part. Morgan's just like, let's reel it in, guys.
Wow, I guess I didn't expect y'all to disagree like that.
Why not? You know our history.
In
Yeah.
Brenary, Tia says, I love you. Or we love you. You know?
She like raises an eyebrow and says, "Oh, Tia, I love you too." Back in Brenary.
I mean, we might have had our falling out the last time we spoke, but it wasn't as all serious as that. I don't know if she's spoken to you, but she is. And like, Roland kind of glances at Morgan for a second,
Morgan was
and then
like
yeah, and then like looks back at
so-
Tarika and is like, "Of course, we're going to try to find her."
Rolly, say less. All right. I know things didn't end the way you or Shan wanted them to, but she's in trouble.
Of course,
I think
yes.
she's in trouble. You know,
Sounds like
she's
it,
crossing
yes.
the company.
Right.
But do y'all have any questions?
I mean, just
Just for
I guess
plot
give us
exposition
coordinates.
sort of purposes, you know what I
Well,
mean?
Are you
Like,
aware of what this planet is like? You
Yeah,
said
like
it's
what's-
crawling with life, but
Yes.
But also
Right,
that they were
right.
terraforming.
Yes.
That they were terraforming it. What that indicates that there's some geographical
Atmospheric. even?
hostility. You know?
Intha is a water world.
Oh shit!
Right now, it ain't nothing but a company town while they work to terraform the planet into some kind of highfalutin resort. There's no reason for folks to just show up there and announce, though. But, fortunately, your old pal Tarika has your way in.
All right.
the company's pushing all their equipment to just the absolute limit, which means they need a regular influx of replacement machine parts. And she grabbed some pieces of paper.
Those are not parts. They will never believe this.
They're never gonna believe that. No.
Sorry.
Bless his heart.
Go ahead.
Bless his heart.
Bless your heart, Rolly. Clearly not. It's a folded piece of paper she hands you. It's got an address in the spike with a shipping manifest. Okay, she says this is a warehouse here in the station, not too far from here, where the company's next delivery is waiting for pickup. Of course, like always, there's a catch.
Yes.
Yeah, so
which
what's
is
the
what
catch?
This is where you say more.
Oh, right. Oh, well, you keep saying say let. I don't know what
but
that
we didn't say it
means.
then. It's okay. Just continue.
I'm
What's
checking
the
Urban
catch?
Dictionary after this.
You should. Check your
Your
name.
So, anyway, the delivery job, it technically goes to the lowest bidder, but it might end up being first come, first served. A lot of crews want to get in good with EdgeCorp, thinking, free
it's
delivery
that
shows
company.
moxie.
It's EdgeCorp.
It's that
Whatever-
company.
whatever.
I said the company, Roland.
Right. Well, no, I just maybe I should have assumed, but
There are
but I
only
didn't.
2 companies in all of this universe, and it's
Morgan
EdgeCorp
can't
and
help.
Abaddon Corp.
You all know that
That's
EdgeCorp
the
employees
colloquial
refer to
name,
the
right,
company as
yeah.
the company. Yeah.
I had
Morgan just
forgotten.
pats you on the back, Roland. Just, you're doing so good, Captain. You're doing so good.
Yeah, like noticeably, doesn't really respond in the same way to you as he might have. You know,
Okay. Okay.
there's
Just
like a
log
little
that
bit of-
away. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, Tarika says you'll have to hustle. Maybe even convince the warehouse workers they should load your ship instead of someone else's.
So I see one kind of major problem with this. We are not on the best of terms with EdgeCorp, and I think the idea of us putting in a bid that seems like a problem to me. And
No.
he looks around to the rest of the crew like,
Okay, to be clear, it is not a bid with EdgeCorp.
okay,
It's a bid essentially with
a shipping
third
company.
the
party.
shipping
shipping.
company. Yeah, the third
It's
party.
EdgeCorp stuff.
EdgeCorp is
Contracted.
yes. EdgeCorp is requesting parts.
Yeah.
We're trying
see,
to be
I
a
see.
subcontractor.
I got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We do have a second problem. Aren't we?
The police.
The police, yes. We're not supposed to leave the station. We already did.
Oh, yeah.
We're here.
We already took that long.
No, we didn't.
We didn't go far.
That was for.
But Hestia does bring up
Just
a
about
good
that
point.
time, you all
Here
get
we
a
go.
text in your comm unit from the police officer that says you've been cleared for leaving. No misconduct was found.
Nice.
Oh, well, praise
Okay.
God.
What a relief.
For the sake of moving this narrative along, that
Look,
was a
Zach,
meme. It was
you're
a
the
meme.
one
I was
that's
just
put
memeing,
this in
man.
our heads, you know,
I know,
like-
dude. The thing, and I understand. I do understand, but like, this is one of those situations where I was just memeing. I was yes-anding you guys just to fuck with you, you know, and it's coming back to bite. I'm not gonna write my way out of it. I'm just gonna write over it. You see what I'm saying?
Oh.
We were never actually supposed to not leave the station.
There's no. The police aren't even a real thing.
What? The police don't exist?
That's my takeaway from
I
this
mean,
conversation.
they do, but it's outside the scope of this adventure path.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. It's very
Adventure
they exist nebulously, you know.
If
They're only there to enforce the law when the plot demands it.
exact, dude.
Now
I mean,
you getting it?
I'm trying. I've been trying to tell you all this for like a lot of episodes
Sweet
Oh, we're
dummies.
catching on. We're catching on.
now. Yeah. That's just the way things work, man.
But we are also going to always follow up on everything you mean. So just you keep that in mind too.
So we're just gonna keep dancing this dance.
Yes,
until
we
this
are,
thing
sir.
is done.
Yes,
This is
sir.
how we do. This is how
Without
we
the
do it.
police, what's to stop people from just murdering everyone?
Oh, there are police, but it's no longer our problem.
Now I don't understand anything. I'm taking a nap.
Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it.
So Tarika continues on to give you a little more information. She says, so apparently this terraforming project the company's doing on Intha, they're drilling down into the seabed, and these kind of highly specialized fittings, they're meant to keep their drill rigs operating basically nonstop. Of course, there's no reason they should be burning through these things at a high enough rate to need this many replacements. But let's not look our gift Yakaraja in the mouth, you know what I'm saying?
All right. Is there anything else that you can tell us about this planet or the work that's being done there that can help us?
Unfortunately, Rolly, I don't know too much more than that. But check the infosphere or something, see what you can find out.
What was the last thing that Shen, the last communication you had? What was her demeanor? What types of things was she talking about? Did she seem panicked? Did she seem paranoid?
No, she was just mad. Yeah.
She's like that sometimes.
I'm pretty sure.
About that time, you hear Tikchus say very loudly,
Oh, Lord.
"All right then, everyone, time to say your goodbyes to your old friends and make some new ones.
Has it been 17 hours?
Groups.
Oh, okay.
Everyone switch groups."
places.
And everybody starts standing up to go shift around. And Tarika goes, "All right, that's our cue to go.
All right, yes.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you."
I can't believe you doubted that I would go for Shan for one instant, Tarika.
Well, as I said, things didn't exactly end good.
The pause.
Good.
Good.
No, that is accurate. But I still care for her deeply.
I understand. Thank you again, Roland.
We'll bring her home.
All right, so Tarika makes her
We'll
way out
destroy
carefully.
the company in the process.
You all are over promising Tarika will bring Shan home. That's all we're promising.
So Tarika,
Dead or alive.
We will try to bring her home.
dead or alive. Jesus Christ!
To be fair, for his coffee, you know.
If she is dead, we should probably bring her back.
Yeah, It's only polite.
Oh, John, you got me on that one, dude.
It's the implications,
It's the implications.
Just like the
See?
not give a fuck attitude. We'll bring her back, dead or alive.
Dead or alive.
She's a fucking
So
outlaw.
hard.
I mean, she's
So
an outlaw
hard.
to the corpse, so.
I don't even know. Betsy goes hard.
Tarika manages to shuffle her way out without drawing Tikcha's attention.
Helpful being
Oh, we got to roll a fucking check
No,
now, don't we?
no, I got you. I got something for this. Hestia kind of turns to the party and is like, I'll deal with Dick Chess. And you guys go ahead and slip out. I'll talk to him for just a minute and then I'll exit.
All right,
Go
thank
now.
you. Don't get too wrapped up.
17
Vincent's already
hours
stepping.
later.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like I live here now.
how many? I just need to know how many. I don't know, rolls or little sweet cakes or cookies has Gadrick stuffed into his mouth over
my
at the snack
God.
bar.
From the snack platter,
Yeah.
yeah. from the snack
Every one
table.
that he could possibly.
The
Platter is now empty.
It's all free. So
Yeah.
14 cans of Beanie Weenies. It's like they weren't even in cans. How did this happen?
I always keep a can.
No, but so Hestia tells you guys go ahead and slip out, and she goes back and approaches Tikchas and says, Brother Tikchas, it was so nice to meet you,
Sister
and thank you.
Hestia.
Thank you for welcoming us into another house of Hylax. We do have some pressing matters to attend to, but it is so nice to meet a fellow Sheeran, for one, and a follower of Hylax. I don't mean to be too forward, but would you like my number?
Yeah, so Teak just starts chittering excitedly, and
Simultaneous chittering, baby.
yes, I believe I would like to evolve very much. And would certainly exchange contact information with Tia. Yeah, absolutely.
Hylaxia's house of hookups. Okay.
I vomit in your mouth, and I will.
I
text you
hope
soon.
so. Dude, Adam's just face palms so hard.
Can y'all imagine two Sheerans making
judgment,
out?
You know,
Yeah.
kink shame, but gross.
Don't you love that bug
grab my
love?
thorax.
Well, if we want to produce offspring, we'll need to find a third.
I love Sheerans.
I'll keep a lookout. What do you say?
Do let me know. I'll text you soon. I
Took
must
his
go.
whole headphones off. He's sitting awesome.
Okay. All right. So,
Yeah,
after
Hestia
exchanging
comes back
contact
beaming.
information.
Morgan. Morgan, seriously, after they kind of like figure out that interaction, they grab you and give you the biggest hug, Tia, and just like, I'm so happy. That's so wonderful. Oh, I can't wait for you to talk to them more. Is he really your type? And they would just kind of start like just jawing about it because. So Morgan has worked
Obviously,
real
he's my
hard.
Type. He loves Hylax.
Yeah, Morgan's worked real hard not to be pushy with Arshay. But like, this is a budding relationship. This is a budding exploration between two people, and that is so exciting to them. So yeah, they're pretty jazzed.
Same.
Morgan and Tia both take a dirty 30.
Oh,
A begrudging dirty thing.
I will
begrudging.
defiantly award you a dirty 30 for that.
You used it correctly though.
The word you're looking for is definitely.
I will definitely award you a dirty 30.
Pretty sure it's
Even though I don't want to.
Definitely.
Now we're getting out of hand now.
We're going to a water world, Zach.
Right. It seems the most appropriate.
For sharks.
Totally.
for shark turtly. We've already done
whale.
this bit, man.
Oh,
Oh,
well.
this is
whale.
a recurring bit. Premeditated pun.
Yeah. All of like Roland's cockiness. It's not like he like is now not cocky, but a lot of his outward swagger is gone, and he's kind of he's just in his head right now.
I ain't saying I'm cocky, but I ain't not saying it neither.
Right.
What
Like
about
he's not going back to being like the demure and unsure. He's just now very distracted.
Yeah.
With his own thoughts. Yeah.
what about the bad boys? Gadrick and Vincent, what do y'all think about this job?
So,
What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm just curious, like y'all, I mean, you know, y'all didn't really get a lot of you didn't have a lot to say openly, so I'm just curious what your thoughts are on
so I mentioned earlier that Vincent kind of shifted uncomfortably a little bit, and that he is actually not absolutely terrified of water, but he does have tiny bit of a phobia about it. But
rocks
he's
can't
not going to
swim.
mention it right now
Rocks can't
because,
swim.
huh?
Rocks can't swim. Is what
Oh
Josh
my
said.
God! Yeah, rocks just sink.
They just sink.
They
Yeah.
just sink.
That's what dwarves are made of.
Right. But yeah, so Vincent is actually just in his own head a little bit, but like he's definitely not going to turn down the fact that, like, you know, we got to go rescue Shan. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just that, like, fucking water worlds, you know. It's just he's not really about it, but he's going to go.
Had to be
He's going to be a little
snakes.
uncomfortable, you know. I mean, because he hails from Akaton. Akaton ain't got no water.
It's the opposite.
right. Can
Dry as
Vincent
hell.
swim?
He's never had the chance. So
You don't
no.
have a swim speed, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think any of us got swim
No.
speeds, do.
Right.
Not very convincing to tell me that dwarves aren't rocks.
I mean, this
Everything
dwarf
I'm
might
hearing
be
is
a
very
rock,
rock-like.
but that doesn't mean all dwarves are rock.
Fair.
We're not a monolith. Made of rock.
You're made of rocks.
Made of lead.
Absolute gems.
That's great.
Okay, all right. So Vincent, you are on board now. Gadrick, you don't know Shan that well, but you and Tarika have known each other for years.
Yeah.
And she's certainly helped you out plenty of occasions. So just curious, is Gadrick? Okay, I mean, she doesn't have anything to pay. This is going to be. You're not going to be paid for this job.
Here's the thing. I have already been paid with all the treats and snacks and stuff from Meow. That's why Gadrick has been paid in full.
I took $48 worth of food.
Yes, he is ready for some wet work.
Okay.
So is Tia.
Gadrick doesn't have anything to worry about. He's got his cheeks are full of stuff. He's going to just float around on this water world. It's going to be great.
Little water wings on his
Yeah.
I have a section of the player's guide that has a bunch of aquatic gear that you can purchase that might help you out. That I will give to you and you can sort through off air. We're not gonna
Donka.
sweat that right now.
Shame.
But you do make your way to the warehouse, right? You got to go ahead and kind of get on this. Mm-hmm. You know that Ryojin has, been upgrading your ship in the meantime, so your ship will be ready to go. Nice. And you'll go pick up this shipment. Do a little shopping. Do you want to shop first or go pick it up? I feel like picking it up is the important thing, right?
Yeah.
That's the time-sensitive piece.
Because
Can't
otherwise
shop without the
else
ship.
Well, we could because we're on Absalom, but I do think we need to secure. We do need to secure the job.
Yeah.
First and foremost, because we can go shopping.
Yeah.
After.
Mm-hmm. Once the part's secured, and ship first, shop later. Hot take.
Agreed.
Okay, so you make your way to a cavernous warehouse here in the Spike that's filled with hundreds of workers. Some of them are using cargo lifters. There's a bunch of crated goods kind of passing in and out of the warehouse on racks that hang from automated tracks that are built into like a 30-foot high ceiling, right? The racks are, it's like railway lines on the ceiling. There's a bunch of stuff moving around.
Yeah.
There's all kind of, there's just tons
of
different
ocean nightmare.
Yeah. It's just like a huge warehouse. There's all kind of shit. Nobody's really paying you much attention. Everybody's kind of going about their thing, kind of with blinders on. But as you walk around for a second, you do kind of get a sense of somebody who looks like they might be kind of in charge around here, maybe a manager.
They got a clipboard.
Yeah, they got a clipboard. There's this male Yosoki that's kind of out and about. That you
looking
might
authoritative.
that you might go and hail.
Yeah.
We do that.
You do that.
Hell.
Male
Mr.
this
Manager.
Yosoki kind of what do you want?
We're here to put in a bid for this shipping gig for these parts to take them.
And we showed the paper.
Takes a look at it. All right, well, go get it. Bring us a shipping ticket and you're off.
Sounds great. Yep.
Love it.
All right, crew, now's the time. Let's go. Let's fan out and get this on the ship. And Roland will radio to Ryojin or whatever to let Ryojin know that we're going to be sending some supplies to board because our ship's over at Ryojin's shop, right? Because you don't really fly from place to place in Absalom Station. Like your ship is on the outside.
Yeah.
And so we'll make the arrangements necessary to get the goods from this hangar to our ship and just let Ryojin know, just so that they're not like surprised when crates and crates of stuff show up.
Okay.
The
The Yosoki with the clipboard stops and says, wait. You're new here, right?
Yes.
Well, In what regards?
I don't think you know how it works. You gotta go find it, okay? Get the ticket off the shelf, and then bring it back with your authorization code, your ship's dock number, and then we'll load it up and have it by. And he pauses and he looks at like this large digital clock on the wall, that kind of has the status of just like a mind-boggling number of shipments underneath it, and says tomorrow morning.
All right.
Okay, so we have to go find.
Question: do we have the authorization code? Is this something that we have to find, or like?
Am I missing something? Yeah.
Like, I don't want to latch on to a detail that you don't give a fuck about, but that seems like an important detail. So I'm asking directly: is this something we need to investigate, or can we just say yes, we do that procedure and do it?
Because if we can say
would there be
we
anything
do
to prevent
it,
us from like doing what he just said?
Well, as you make your way through the stacks of cargo, okay?
if the Wintermorn crew shows up, I'm gonna start. Oof, go on.
Yeah. So you're making your way through the stacks, and you get close to where you've got the idea of where this is. And you notice that there are two less than friendly looking robots nearby. And yeah, we'll see you.
Oh, okay. Maybe we can talk them into being friendly.
Look, don't worry about this. I am literally a roboticist.
True, that's true.
That's true.
Okay.
Relax, I speak robot.
Yeah.
I learned it specifically to somebody who would appreciate it.
And not think me a weirdo.
Yeah.